About 200 traditional owners of Australia's most iconic tourist destination have arrived in Central Australia to mark 25 years since Uluru was handed back to Aboriginal people.
While there's celebration, the custodians of Uluru say that people are still missing out on basic housing and infrastructure. Amy Marshall reports from Uluru.
It's certainly a different picture at Uluru today than in 1985. Back then it was known as Ayers Rock. Traditional owners say there have been many improvements since Anangu traditional knowledge has been used to manage the national park.
It's a good thing when tourists come here, but it's up to Anangu now within the next 25 years that's coming up. We want to celebrate and share our culture with tourism as well.
But despite today's celebrations, the custodians of Uluru say not all their hopes and dreams have come to fruition. Reggie Uluru says that at the time of the handback, his father danced before a group of white lawyers to prove Anangu connection to the country.
There are some things that we thought might improve that haven't, and by that I mean the housing situation isn't really great.
More than 300,000 people visit Uluru each year, contributing an estimated $400 million to the Australian economy. But what this translates to for the Anangu people is about $2 million a year. The money comes from a 99-year lease agreement with the Australian Parks and Wildlife Service.
The community needs more infrastructure and all that stuff, and it hasn't come a long way since, as I told you now, like intervention hasn't done a thing around here.
But there are hopes the sale of the Voyagers Ayers Rock Resort to the Indigenous Land Corporation will see more Aboriginal people employed at Uluru. The collaboration plans to increase the number of Aboriginal people employed at the resort from less than a handful to 200 in the next 5 years. Amy Marshall, ABC News, Uluru.